The first presidential debate came and went. And quite honestly, I have to say, neither Biden nor Trump impressed. On one hand, you have Joe Biden, who looks, I'm sorry to say this, but he looks incredibly old. I'm not 100% sure that even if he's reelected, that he'll make it to the end of his next term. I'm sorry to say that. But on the other hand, you have a person who lied during the entire debate. The entire debate, he did nothing but lie. And he made himself look like an ass. Regardless of my feelings about Joe Biden being old or being a few steps past it, I don't have to worry about Joe Biden wanting me dead, wanting me, an African-American citizen of this country, dead for the sin of not voting for him. The entire debate, Donald Trump did nothing but lie and obfuscate the truth. As you can see here from this unofficial fact-checking from the New York Times, Donald Trump made a total of 46 lies the entire night. I'm sure the number is higher, but when they break it down, 26 false statements, 4 statements lacking evidence, 7 statements misleading, 3 exaggerations, and 6 of them needed context. Now, as much as I want to believe that Joe Biden can win this particular election, after seeing the reactions from social media, the right wing and the MAGA, they're all reacting as if they saw Jesus Christ return. I don't know if any of you believe, or if you guys are believers or Christians or anything, but Jesus Christ prophesied his return one day. That is how all of them reacted, as if Christ himself came back. And that in itself should scare you to death. Because there's no telling how far this is going to go with Donald Trump. The man lied for a solid 90 minutes. And if he wasn't lying, he wasn't even answering the questions put to him. At what point, the moderators, and CNN, I still have a beef with you, so just hold it for a minute. But at one point, they asked a question about child care. Not abortion, child care. The man didn't even answer their question. He didn't even attempt to answer it. The entire night was like that. All he tried to do is hit us on the border. Now, do we have an immigration problem in this country? Again, yes, we do. But the Republican Party has not shown any kind of commitment to solving the problem, and neither has Donald Trump, trying to exploit the murders of American citizens by, yes, unfortunately, by Mexican illegals. However, what does that have to do with child care? What does that have to do with any of the subjects brought up? Nothing. And the worst part about the night was the fact that CNN didn't call him out on his lies. They didn't fact check them. It was like they were trying to do they were trying to do blitz chess with this guy. You didn't call him out on his lies, CNN. Which means that everything that Donald Trump said to his followers is gospel. Donald Trump doesn't have any kind of idea what to do about child care, about any other issue in this country. All he cares about is getting back into the White House, which you probably helped him succeed in doing. Jake Tapper and Dana Bash, you shamed us all. You shamed journalism, true journalism. You should have called out Donald Trump on his lies every second he made them. But you didn't. You let him, you let him lie his ass off, and Donald Trump supporters are taking it as a come to Jesus moment. Jesus has returned moment. It is scary, people. Donald Trump cannot be allowed to be back into the White House, but I don't know if Joe Biden should be either. Now, he got his jabs in and he got the facts out. However, he's way too old for this. By the time his second term, if he wins his second term, by the time it's over, he'll be 86 years old. If he makes it that far, and I wish no death on anyone, and I don't wish ill on anyone. I'm just stating the simple facts. Last night, Donald Trump performed as a liar. Last night, Joe Biden underperformed. And those are the unfortunate facts. Last night, Democrats are being disheartened by what we saw. Last night, the MAGA and the GOP are being encouraged by a felon, a liar, and a criminal. That is the stark contrast of what we saw last night. The choice is very clear. Donald Trump cannot be allowed to go into the White House. But honestly, I don't think that Joe Biden should either. But if it comes down to it, I'm voting for Joe Biden again because the stakes are way too high for someone like Donald Trump to get back into power. Because we all know what he and his followers will do if they succeed in gaining real power. The stakes are way too high. Now, I have my problems with Biden, but they pale in comparison to what I saw last night with Donald Trump. He's not running to become president of the United States. He's running to stay out of prison. Do not be fooled by this insanity. Trump has made his intentions very clear, and so has the MAGA. This insanity cannot continue. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.